What's going on, you guys? Geezer HD here. I wanted to make this quick video just to let everybody know what's going on. I tweeted out last night kind of a veiled tweet saying I hate hospitals. That, of course, made people ask what was going on, and I didn't want to say anything. I told a few people that I know what was going on, but I really kind of kept my mouth shut. Tonight on stream, I mentioned that I was in the ER last night, but I didn't say why. And that's kind of why I want to make this video. I want you guys to know what was going on with me, and I kind of want to, more than let you guys know what's going on with me, I want to give you guys an opportunity to avoid going through what I have gone through. I have made some bad choices in my life as far as taking care of myself and things I do. And if one person can learn something from what I've done, then this video will be a success. So a lot of you guys know that, and I've talked about it in the past, that I have high blood pressure. I have fought with high blood pressure since I was 18 years old. Most of that fight has been a losing battle. I've gone through periods of managing it and working with it and not dealing with it and ignoring it, rigorously fighting it and trying to keep it under control. But I can honestly say that since the first time I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, my blood pressure has never been under control. Whether I was working with doctors, whether I was working with my diet, no matter what we've done, medications, anything, my blood pressure has never really been controlled. So a lot of times I just give up and say, you know what, I can't control it with medication, I can't control it by what I'm gonna eat, just screw it, I don't care. I'm not even gonna try, not even gonna think about it. And unfortunately, that's kind of the attitude I've taken with a lot of things in my life as far as my health goes. If I don't think about it, I'm not gonna have a problem. Well, it finally came to a head last night, actually over the past several days, and several months at that. You guys have been hearing me talk about that I've had this tickle in my chest and kind of what I thought was like bronchitis since before PAX East, where I've had this annoying cough and I've had this gunk in my chest. Finally, over the last week or so, it's gotten worse. In the last few days, it's gotten to a point where no matter what I did, it didn't feel like coughing did any good. It also got to a point where it was getting really hard for me to breathe. I couldn't sleep at night because I couldn't go to sleep. Because as soon as I lay down or sit down in my chair to go to sleep, I would lose my breath and I wouldn't be able to sit there. I'd have to stand up or I'd have to sit and take deep breaths. Even right now, I'm finding it hard to breathe. That's why I kind of cut my cast short tonight. And I probably should take a break from doing this, but I want to get done. So anyway, I went to the ER last night, just expecting to get some medication to clear up my chest and hopefully to get, a breathing treatment so that it could clear it up faster. When I got there, the ER staff kind of freaked out because of my blood pressure and how high it was. My blood pressure when I got to the ER was 220 over 150, 160, something like that, which is really high, really, really high. And rightfully so, they freaked out. They got me back into a room in a couple minutes, put me on a breathing treatment, got me all IV'd up. Still got the hole in my arm where the IV was and it still hurts. And at least it's not bruised though. But yeah, so I spent about 4 hours in the ER. And one of the things that the doctor told me while I was laying there in the bed was that because of my high blood pressure, fluid had built up around my heart and in my lungs. And that was what was keeping me from being able to breathe well. And that was also what was causing me to cough a lot. It's a condition known as congestive heart failure. And for somebody my age, which I always talk about, I'm an old geezer. I'm not really that old. But for somebody my age, that's a condition we shouldn't even be discussing. But for the exact reasons I started talking about, we are at a point in my life that I have to deal with that. So all the times that I've said, I don't care about my blood pressure, I don't need to take care of it because nothing we do controls it. Even if my blood pressure wasn't controlled, keeping it down lower than where it's been would have kept me from being in the position I am today. Who knows if it would have happened later on in my life, but for today, at my age now, it wouldn't be a concern. So on top of that, my smoking does not help. My love of all the food that is crap does not help. But my high blood pressure doesn't necessarily come from that. It just doesn't help my blood pressure. My blood pressure comes from genetics. My birth father had high blood pressure. So, and that's kind of all I know, but it runs in my biological family. So I made it worse by not having a healthy lifestyle. So I would recommend, and I ask you guys, because I love you guys so much, I don't want to see you guys end up like me, sitting here at a point in your life worrying about, am I going to live through the night? Am I going to keel over dead because I can't breathe because I didn't take care of myself for all these years? It's not a happy place, trust me. And I don't want to see you guys in that position. So I ask you, if you are in your position, whether you're taking care of yourself now or you're not taking care of yourself, whether you're eating right, you're not, think about your future, because it gets scary, and I don't want to see you guys in this position. So please, I ask you, because I love you guys, take care of yourselves. Start now, regardless of where you are in life. Start today and work to make your lives better by eating right. Don't smoke, don't excessively drink. Don't do stupid things like I've done to beat up your body. And if you have conditions like high blood pressure, take care of yourself with them. Work with a doctor. Make sure that you get the right medication. Work your best. Even if you might not have it under control, work with a doctor to get it down so that you don't end up one day in the emergency room being told you have congestive heart failure. So there you go. I'm not planning on stopping anything I do. Obviously, I can only work within limits because I'm still trying to get used to the medication they're putting me on, and also because I haven't completely gotten over, and I probably never will, the stuff that I have been dealing with the last few weeks. But I plan on streaming as much as I can because you guys help me forget about it. You guys help me smile. You guys keep my mind off of the stupid stuff because you guys are such an awesome community. So there you go. Please take care of yourselves, guys. I love you so much. If you guys have a story similar to this, I'd love to hear it. I don't want a bunch of sympathy. I don't want a bunch of crying. I just want, it's a good topic to talk about, but let's keep any comments you put below just kind of focused around, let's talk about the topic. Let's not talk about me, because you know me, I don't like talking about me. So there you go. So feel free to leave a comment if you like. If you would, throw a like on the video, and if you haven't done already, subscribe here on YouTube. If you haven't followed over on Twitch, we're closing in on 6,800 followers, soon to be 7,000. So head over there and hit that follow button as well, and then follow me on Twitter. So there you go. I love your faces, guys. Like I said, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing right now for the time being. I'm going to do it as much as I can, just like I always have, and we're going to still be that awesome community you guys made, and you guys continue to make every day. So I love your faces. I will see you next live stream. I will see you later. I love you. See ya.